Hermantown, and what a job he's done. The year after they were state runner-up, they ended up losing in the state quarterfinal before finally lifting the trophy as state champions just last season. We've got two VIPs with us, or should I say movie stars, right? We've got Tommy.
Guy, yeah.
Well, you're kind of a star in the off-camera role. Tommy Haines here, director, creator of Hockeyland, and then Blake Biondi, who is certainly a movie star in this hit documentary that is out now on a lot of different platforms. So, and also Mr. Hockey winner as well. So I guess first and foremost, what made you want to make a documentary about hockey in Hermantown?
Well, Hermantown and Evelyn Gilbert, shouldn't forget the Iron Range team too, but I grew up in that area. I grew up in Mountain Iron and in the 80s and loved playing hockey and wanted to return to that place that I grew to love the game, and luckily found Blake Biondi on his Mr. Hockey season. And that was pretty amazing. And then also just to see Evelyn Gilbert before that program went away, it was amazing to be in the locker rooms with those guys too and experience that at the Hippodrome.
Well, it's great that now not only the nation but the world really can see just how much hockey means to northern Minnesota. And Blake, I can only imagine what it was like for you and the rest of the guys on your team to have a film crew following you around. What was it like?
Oh, early on it was, we joke, it was a little annoying, honestly. But no, like they're great people, so everything got a lot better through the months, and yeah, had a great relationship with them now, so it was awesome.
Talk about timing. You had no idea at the time that we were about to shut down all of sports for multiple months. That state championship happened just before COVID really shut everything down in 2020.
Yeah.
What do you remember about those final few days wrapping up production?
Oh, just how lucky we got. I mean, Blake's got twin sisters that were playing basketball, and their whole tournament got canceled. So how fortunate for you guys and us as the film team to be able to actually finish the season out. You got Mr. Hockey Award on March 8th and the state shut down March 11th, so very fortunate.
Incredible. What do you remember about those days?
No, yeah, it was exactly that. I just remember, I think it was Wednesday night, or Tuesday night right before we played Wednesday, it was that quarterfinal game at state, and there was like one case in Minnesota I saw on TV, and I was like, oh, what's this? That's weird. And obviously, a week and a half later, it was huge. Yeah.
So what was that season like for you and your teammates? Obviously, you were the star at the time. You were captain. You ended up winning Mr. Hockey. And to fall in the state championship, as we just saw there, I'm sure that memory's still pretty fresh.
No, yeah, it's fresh. Yeah, I mean,
Too fresh.
Well, we got a rematch today, so hopefully we go on top. But no, yeah, it was a fantastic year. It was, obviously, it was a lot of ups and downs, and just to have it all on film is super special for me, and especially my teammates.
You went on to now play in college. You're a junior, right, at Minnesota Duluth?
Yes.
I'm sure you had options winning Mr. Hockey. Why did you decide to stay home?
My father played at UMD, and I grew up just watching UMD from probably age 3. My parents would give me down to the old deck, and then we'd watch all those games. So yeah, I always wanted to be a Bulldog.
So for you, Travis, what was it like trying to decide when and where to film? I mean, you're in locker rooms, there's games, there's practice, there's so many different things you could film. When you're cutting it down, what's that decision process like?
Yeah, it was one of the most difficult things for us because we actually started with 10 guys that we followed at the very start of the season and kind of narrowed down to 4. But we kind of always knew Blake was going to be a part of it, knowing that he was a special player, someone that had turned down the national development team two years in a row to stay and play for his hometown team in Hermantown. So we knew Blake was going to be a big part of the story, but just kind of calling these guys each week and saying what's interesting happening in your life. Are they going to school dances? Is there a big game coming up versus Grand Rapids or some other team? And so that was more of how we called each guy, texted each guy, and said, what's happening with you in your life? What's interesting? And let's come film that.
And for you personally, did you grow up a hockey player yourself? I mean, I guess everybody pretty much does up there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was 5 years old in 1981, so Mark Pavlich and John Harrington, all these 1980 Olympians coming back to the Iron Range with their gold medals.
Wow.
So pretty much every 5 and 6-year-old was playing hockey back then, and I had kind of a nerdier family, but still, even myself got thrown out in the skates in the outdoor rinks in Mountain Iron.
So what does life look like for you now? Are you still calling Minnesota home, or are you moving out and being a Hollywood type?
Nope, I'm actually calling Iowa home these days, but my brother's in Duluth and my parents are in Eden Prairie, so I'm up in Minnesota all the time, and come to see Blake once in a while as well.
Do you still keep in touch with a lot of your high school teammates?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Some of my best friends go down to the U, but yeah, we're all close. We had a great group, so it's special.
Well, I've heard that there's something called Hockey Day Minnesota that has just kind of a lot of juicy elements to its creation. So if you're looking for another documentary idea, I'm sure we can find some.
All right, let's talk. Let's talk.
But seriously, it is a really big production that a lot of people behind the scenes go through to put this on every year. And Just throwing that out there for you, because now, again, these guys are big deals in the Hollywood world. I'm sure you probably get recognized when you go home. You're the big movie star.
Yeah, it's all from Tommy. He's a special guy.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, well,
No,
Tommy,
an amazing event here, and I'm glad to be part of that. Just a small part today, and love what you guys are doing at Hockey Day.
yeah, well, it's a lot of fun, and thanks for braving the cold. You know, I know you guys are used to this, but it is pretty chilly out here. We are having a great time. Thanks so much, and good luck with everything going forward. All the success in the world. We hope that comes your way.
All right, great. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.